Great. Um, so, and the second, I have a few questions to understand uh, all your job that you have done about to write the book. And the second thing, I would like to ask for you to show you things that I have done. It doesn't end, but we want to take it and to translate it to Polish, to English, and to do maybe a website. David and I think about this, how to make stronger the memory. And in the end, we're going to be in September in Krakow.
Krakow.
And
Yes, very nice.
if you have time to drink with us a coffee, it will be great. So my questions are the pictures that you find or the documentation that you find, from where you find it, and if you have a copies of the information.
Obrazek. Czy żebym powiedział o obrazku, nie?
Nie. I will translate real quick. Skąd brałeś dokumenty? Gdzie je znalazłeś?
Okay.
I te... po prostu.
Okay, Elad, I will speak Polish, but we can't translate because we need precision. Ja znalazłem większość dokumentów i fotografii w archiwum krakowskim.
I can't hear you.
Okay, now can you hear me now?
Better. Bit. Try again, please.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I am.
Okay, perfect. My father said that he found most of the documents. No?
Closer to the microphone.
The microphone is where is the camera is, I think, because of this.
Audio.
David, you see behind them there is a Chanukia?
Yes, I've seen it.
Okay.
We give them the next time in Krakow.
I have headphones, but
The Chanukia.
Ja mam słuchawki do tego.
Okay,
okay, so we will try to grab headphones.
when you come to Israel?
Oh, I don't know. Busy with work.
Busy at work?
Busy with work.
But you don't have a vacation?
We are going with my parents this year, but
now we hear you great.
Yes.
okay. Now you can hear me well?
No, if you are in the center, then it's better.
In the center, it's better.
Yes.
Like this, that's very good.
This is very good. Okay.
Yes. Sorry, Grzegorz.
Like that. So let me switch back to the meeting. Okay. So basically, my father said that he found most of the documents in the Krakow archive. Wszystkie czy część?
Archives.
Ja dałem.
The Krakow Museum?
No, it's an archive of Krakow.
It's not Krakow Museum. How it's called? Is the name Archive Krakow?
Archivum.
Archivum, yes.
Archivum?
Archive.
Okay.
I found some of the documents that you mentioned in your book. Like there is a testimony from somebody that was some girl. I don't remember exactly the story, but there are testimonies about the orphanage in the ghetto, and I found the documents. I have some of them, Elad, that I found on the internet.
The letters that she is asking for the meditation about the situation of the Ottoman?
Not this one. No. It's really a testimony from somebody who was there, and that's after the war in '46. There were a lot of testimonies that were recorded for also. There were trials of the Nazis, and there are a few testimonies in the archivum. And I think that Grzegorz, these are the ones that you mentioned in the book.
Zrozumiałeś? Tak. I tutaj pan Dawid znalazł je w internecie. Część z nich.
Ja pracowałem w książką w internecie jeszcze nie było, ale jest wydana książka, po prostu dokumenty z tego procesu. I to tam była grupa kobiet zatrudnionych kierownictwo, które złożyły
Jakaś inna książka.
inną książkę.
Yeah. So, my father said that when he was working on his book, the documents were not online, but after he published his book, there was another book published, and after that, some documents appeared online. Obviously, not all of them, but some of them are available. And my father went to grab the book to show you.
Okay, that's really because I have some of them, but I'm sure I don't have all of them. I don't know if your father would have copies of this document. That would be quite nice to be able to see them. But they're all in Polish.
When he will be back, I will translate that for sure.
Do you mind to remind me your name, because I sorry, I forgot your name.
Mikołaj.
No problem. Okay,
no problem, Elad.
I'm sorry. We had meeting at the past.
Yes, we met on the when there was the memory plate ceremony yeah, that's me.
I think if your father meant to the broken childhood. In English, it's called Ditla 64. This book is mentioned? You don't know. It's okay. We'll wait.
Książkę o broken child, o złamane dzieciństwo?
Yes, it's a book. I bought the book. You have the book, Elad? Broken Childhood?
I have it, but I think I need to buy a new one because I don't know where is it.
It's in Polish and in
English.
Yes, it's this one. I have it as well.
Dobrze.
Yes, that one.
The author of this book, Martina Grąska, is a historian from Krakow. He worked in pedagogical university probably this time. She mentioned to the same sources and these sources after second.
You're speaking in English. I can hear, but it's very hard to hear if you don't directly from the in front of the camera.
Okay, so speak in Polish and I will translate.
Okay.
What is more comfortable for you?
Źródła były wydawane po... Ta książka to jest napisana przez historykę z Krakowa Uniwersytetu.
This book is written by the historian from Krakow, from the Pedagogical University of Krakow. And she is calling or referring to the same sources that my father refers to in his book. And those sources were published in this series, here is a book. We can forward the details of the book to you later. And
I have this book.
You
You
have?
have this book.
I have this book. It was bought by my grandfather in 47 in Krakow.
Wow.
Yes. It was a book of my grandfather.
I tutaj jest składająca
this book refers to the sources, to the testimony of Sabina Mirowska
Yes,
and to other to innych osób, tak? During the trial of Nazis in Krakow.
Yes.
My father says that it's possible because he worked on his book over 10 years ago, and it is possible that some new sources emerged from that time. But when he was working on it, it is mainly the archive of Krakow. Okay, so the archive of Krakow, those testimonies that we just mentioned, and the book about the history of Krakow by Bibenstein.
Dr. Wilberstein. Dr. Wilberstein is a doctor, right?
Yes.
His brother at one time was the head of the
Jewish community.
and David Kurzman knew him. And and the certificate of death of the wife of Kurzman, this doctor was the one who issued the certificate of death. So they knew like each other.
The not the wife of Kurtzman. Oh yes, the wife of Kurtzman. Danche. What's her name?
I might, sorry if I mistake something during the translation. I'm not used to.
No, you were right. It's her name was Danche.
Yeah, my father went for some more books.
That's interesting. But I have some other question also in the book. At the beginning of the book, he's telling the story of Kurtzman who gave, a gift to the synagogue, and I wonder where the story comes from there, because this is not documents.
Okay. Pan Winkler pyta, skąd pochodzi historia z początku książki o tym, jak daje prezent dla synagogi, ponieważ mówi, że nie ma tego w dokumentach. So this comes from a book by Biberstein, the one that we just mentioned, and my father has it, but he has many books and he cannot find it right now. But we can forward you the details. But the story that you asked for is from that book.
From that book as well. Okay.
That's the money.
In that book, there's 7 or 8 yes, paragraphs or the kurzman is referred 7 or 8 times, and this is one of those times where this story is being told. So this book by Bibberstein, it's not like a historical book in a way that it's not like documented with documents or with some official data. It is just from his memory. And so he's not referring to anything else that his memories of those events.
Yes, because I think Bibberstein, he wrote something, but he lost what he wrote during the war, and he tried to reproduce that after that. That's what I heard.
Mówi, że on pisał coś, Bibberstein, ale stracił zapiski i próbował potem to odtworzyć z pamięci.
That's true. Huh?
Wrong, David.
Did you also talk to Schulek? Was Schulek still alive when you so there was no, you were not in touch, because I think that you had a phone call with somebody in Israel, no?
It's Abba.
Zrozumiałeś?
Nie.
Abba?
Czy rozmawiałeś z Schulek? Jak jeszcze żył i rozmawiałeś z kimś w czasie, jak pisałeś książkę. Chodzi chyba o z Izraela?
Tak.
Albo ma tutaj nie, coś przekręciłem, dobra. Czyli i Bosak i so from Israel via phone call, because my father spoke also with other people here in Krakow, but from the Israel there is a historic?
Nie.
Member of Bosak family, and he was in Israel, and they spoke on the phone about
this guy. Sorry. Bosak.
Ja go nigdy nie widziałem.
my father never saw him. They just spoke on the phone, so we are unable to confirm. But they spoke 2 times at least during the time of collecting the work for the book. And I need to translate that he had a great memory, and he also saw kiedy dzieci wychodziły he saw with his own eyes where the children were going to the trains, and he was referring how all this from his memory how this looked.
He said that he saw Alter Kurzman as well. He saw in our meeting. He says so that he see Alter David Kurzman as well, walking with the 5 people together. So
And they know each other.
And you know each
the
other.
Bosak knew
The family. They're working
yeah.
together. They have businesses together.
Probably their father and David Alter known each other and speak each other in Yiddish. Jew in Krakow speak definitely Polish language, German language sometimes, but Yiddish, it was language, their conversation. And the grandfather Bosak have had also some shop with things, metal, metalowe takie rzeczy.
Metal, yes.
Ważne? Nie. Taki sklep z metalowymi rzeczami.
Steel.
Żelazny sklep jakiś taki. Tak.
We can hear you.
Grandpa Bosak, dziadek Bosaka.
The grandfather of Bosak, he had a store in Krakow with iron parts used for construction and stuff like that.
I oni mieli kontakty towarzyskie I takie też handlowe trochę.
And those families, they knew each other from business, but also, they were friendly with each other. They were also, business and private relations. And from that family, also the historian Meir Bosak comes.
Baruch and Meir
Bosak. And his relations are in Hebrew. And Marcel translated those fragments from Hebrew to Polish. By the way, Alicja Zioło recently asked for that relation, but my father was not couldn't find that, but he will get back to that.
What Alicja? What Alicja again?
Alicja Zioło.
Yeah, what about her?
She is a guide in Krakow.
I know her.
And she did a lot for the street having the name. Yes, she did a lot of work there, and she asked for those translations from Hebrew to the Polish that Marcel did back in the days.
Okay, now she is waiting for something?
Ona pracuje nad...
Czy ona czeka na to?
Tak.
Yes. Ty znajdziesz to? Okay,
David, you know who is Alicja?
Yes. I met her with you.
Sorry.
In Krakow. You remember
I was exciting
her and you presented her to me.
I'm sorry, I was excited.
Alicia worked this time in the interesting subject nearby David Alter. She want prepare article to this to your book about women, Polish, Jewish women who live in Krakow, and one part of this book dedicated is Feuerstein, Frau Feuerstein. Anna Feuerstein. And she looking for sources, and she called me and asked if I have this documents. I don't know where it's because we changed apartment the last time. And I have completely chaos in my paper, in my books. You know, it's catastrophe. I have sometimes contact with this lady. We sometimes met, but it is interesting. Mayor Bossack prepare testimony relation about orphanage in ghetto time. I don't remember exactly this time. I must check. He was in this time in Krakow ghetto and probably saw what's happened in orphanage and spoke the sorry for my English. Mikołaj, że on, z tego co ja pamiętam, tylko musiałbym sprawdzić, on prawdopodobnie miał kontakt wtedy z Dawidem Alterem i wiedział, co się dzieje w sierocińcu. Mayor Bossack.
Mayor Bossack probably had contact with David Alter, where they were in ghetto in Krakow. And he has a testimony. He was writing about that in Israel, back in Israel. And this information comes from Marcel. This is from my father knows that.
David, you have a question? Because I have... Okay.
Yes, I was wondering because I found a document about the company of Kurzman, Gornicho, the iron company. It's Gornicho Utniche. Yeah. And there were two Polish people working with Kurzman for Wojciech Czerniewski and Wojciech Laski. Did you ever meet with family of these people that
no,
you could not find any trace?
No. I never
So my father says there was a lot of people in those companies because there was also the government shares in those companies, so they were not the small businesses. It's on. But those names, my father never spoke with the families.
Because my father told me that when they came back to Krakow, for a few weeks, they were in the same apartment of one of these people. Yes.
Could you stop? I will translate what you just said.
Powiedzieli mu, że kiedy do Krakowa, to byli przez parę tygodni w mieszkaniu tych ludzi.
Aha, to nie wiedziałem. Turysty. Yeah. My father also didn't knew that.
This new information for me.
There was also in the ghetto when they were in the ghetto, the wife of David Alter Kurzman, she was sick, and she had a nurse Her name was Hella Griffel, I think. Did
Ella
you know
Frida.
anything about her?
Yes, yes. She was in this conduct who went to the station in Kraków Plaszów to the wagon, and their husband also went with David Kurzman, Anna Feuerstein, and their
Melkes.
husband. Yes, and that's it.
So, and how do you know that Hella Griffel was also there? Was it also Bossack who said that?
Skąd wiesz, że
Nie pamiętam teraz.
it can be checked, but from the memory, it's hard to get the source.
Na pewno Peterstein.
My father says Bieberstein.
It's Bieberstein. She was Jewish as well, so she was because she was in the ghetto with them.
Is it a question or?
Yeah, it's a question.
Czy była też Żydówką, z którą była w getcie z nimi?
Ela Griffin? Nie. Córka.
No, I think she was because
Frida, Hela Frida Schmelkes. She was daughter.
Oh yeah, no, Hela Frida Schmelkes. This is my great grandmother.
Yes.
But
and Hela Griffin is a separate person.
Yes, it was her nurse.
Nie, pielęgniarka.
So
maybe we lost something in the translation.
Yes. Nie pamiętam, żebym się na
pielęgniarkę.
Tak, na pielęgniarkę. Żebym się natknął. Nie pamiętam.
So scratch everything that I said. About the nurse, my father never heard about her.
I think it's in the papers that they had to file to stay in Krakow in 41, just before going to the ghetto. You know, the general government, they asked to whether they were living in Krakow, where they were living. They had to ask the permission to stay in Krakow. And in this form, I think they have added her, saying that she needed to stay with the wife because she was taking care of her as a nurse.
Okay, I see. I will translate now. W dokumencie było tam wspomniane, że oni potrzebowali pozwolenia, żeby móc zostać w Krakowie. I jest tam wspomniane, że ta pielęgniarka została, bo musiała się opiekować. Coś takiego. Czy ja może zaproponuję, żeby oni te pytania spisali też? I że wtedy będziesz się lepiej odnieść i przetłumaczymy. Okay, so we have an idea that maybe aside of our conversation today, you can just send us the questions, via email or something, and then it will be easier. I will help with translation. My father will write in Polish. I will then translate to English, and then we will be able to give. And also, my father will check in sources and will give you, the details. And I think, aside, of course, of our talk, I think it will be a great idea, and the quality of the replies will be also higher.
Ja przypuszczam, że jeżeli ona była w getcie, to ona była Żydówką. Polacy, katolicy wchodzili do getta, ale nie przebywali tam stale.
Okay, so my father says that he suspects that the nurse was Jewish as well, and this is based on the fact that Catholics, they were not constantly in ghetto. They could enter, but they couldn't. They were not staying for the extended period of time. And like Pankiewicz, he had his pharmacy in the ghetto, and he was working there, but he was living just outside.
Okay. And yes, but it says in the book that they were living onto this place where there is the pharmacy there when they were taken out. So when the ghetto was emptied, they had to gather on this place there. And you say in the book that they had an apartment on this square, no? Yes.
Yes.
Who had the apartment?
The Kurzman.
Where they have the apartment?
It was not their apartment. That's where they lived in the second phase of the ghetto.
You're talking about Józefińska 41?
Nearby Józefińska.
Nearby.
Nearby,
Where is the
but
square? Where is the Podgórze?
Podgórze, in this part of Kraków, Podgórze, but the last apartment Dawid Kurzman's was in the Plac Zgody.
Plac Zgody.
Plac Zgody. Today it is Bohaterów Getta, Heroes of Ghetto. After second change name is this monument with chairs. With chair,
65 chairs.
Yes. In one for building was apartment. I don't know where exactly, but I know number. This
14?
And I know why. We know the number because that's where was issued the death certificate of Danscher, of the wife of Alter Kurtzman.
Yes, yes.
What's the name
it
of
is
the
in the
street
corner.
already?
This time it's in the corner, but streets was in the Second World War something different because after Second World War, new street cross this former ghetto area, and but this building stay. This time is renovated. This time is renovated, and when I work in my book, it was this building was in bad condition. Today is renovated and.
But before that, they reduced the size of the ghetto. Alter Kurtzman was not living there on the Zgode.
Mostova 10, he lived.
No, that was before. Mostova 10, that was before 39.
Before 41.
No, before 39, before the Nazis entered. He was his apartment was Mostova 10. But when they had to go in 41 to the ghetto, he was living on the corner of Krakusza.
Krakusza?
Krakusza?
What?
Krakusza 8?
Yes. You know where they...
Yes, we have everything.
Ja nie słyszałem o tym. Przed placem Zgody mieszkał na Krakusza?
This one?
Nie słyszałem.
No,
to nie. This is place of orphanage.
That's the orphanage in the ghetto.
And you know that Dawid Kurzman was here. It was first place in ghetto when there was in ghetto.
Yes, I know where it was because that's where they were. I have a few postcards that they were sending to my family, and there is the address there.
This one you're talking
Okay.
about?
Okay.
This
It is
place?
possible, but
Yes, this one.
yes.
This is where they were living here on the first floor, I think. That's and it was a building that from somebody they knew actually. So that's where they moved in 41.
So this is the first place that they
Elad,
in the ghetto?
it is not this place. It is Limanowskiego Street. It is completely different address nearby.
Yes.
But it's not this address.
No, this address was that was before the ghetto was shrinked. So
maybe.
Yes.
Maybe, but Borders ghetto was flexible and German cuts.
Yes, because they closed with at this street, Limanowskiego. Then this building was outside of the ghetto in end of November 41 or something like this. So
and
So they need to
do you have
to the different
postcards
place?
with this address?
yes, I have a postcard with this address.
It's completely new information for me. Very interesting.
Yes, but these are some postcards that my grandmother kept. That they were so it was David Kurzman, but it was mainly David Schmelkes was sending them news, and it was they were sending that to Ural.
Yes.
So and there are some postcards, but it stops in March 41 when the Nazis attacked Russia because there was no post anymore. But before that, they were sending them from Krakow. They were going to Berlin, to Moscow, and then to Ural.
Yes.
It's interesting. Elad, you're going to Krakow in September?
Yes.
To visit with your family or?
To make a tour, and I must to feel a bit Krakow.
Maybe I should come as well at the same time. We could meet and maybe we could meet Grzegorz and I could show some of these.
I'll be very happy if you will come.
Documents.
No problem.
I will come maybe 2 days before. We have
It will be
our
a
time.
pleasure for me.
I want to go to Szczecin, to Wrocław. If you come, I'll make my flight earlier.
When are you going?
Huh?
When are you going in September?
22, 28. For the
that,
holidays.
Yes, that may be difficult for me because I know my wife has to go to Romania at that point. But I will check. I will check. If not, I would like to show you what's Grzegorz. Grzegorz, I did scan your book. You know, I did to translate it in English. So I scanned the book, and then I did character recognition with Google. You know, and then I translated that with Google and modified it. And I would like to send it to Elad, but I need your permission to do this because it's your book and I cannot make a copy of your book.
Do czego? Tak. Zgadzam się i możecie tłumaczyć, tylko ja chciałbym, żeby to, bo Google tak tłumaczy bardzo prosto, prawda? A ona ma taki trochę literacki charakter. Tam niektórzy nawet byli źli na to, że ja tak pisałem. W każdym razie to jest, bo ja nie chciałem tak prosto napisać o tym. Przetłumacz to. Tak. Zgadzam się. To.
There is no problem, but my father concern is that of course if you want to send it Elad, no problem at all, but with going wider with it, there is a problem because my father is afraid that the Google will, mix up some things in the process of translation, and also that the book will lose the, I don't know how to say it in English, the style of it.
Yes.
Number one, facts might be a little bit different, and number two, there is a style of the story, and for my father, it's important for that to be preserved. So of course, if you want to use it with Elad, no problem at all. You can make whatever you need to do, whatever you want to do, no problem. But with going wider, publishing it, then it might be worth to consider for the book that will.
Yes, it can be a problem for the editor as well. I cannot make copies of the book, but it's just to give in the family to give.
Yes, no problem. Yes.
So he can read it in English. I can also send to you the English version if you want to read it in English, or look whether it's okay.
No, there is no need for that. It was just about if you want to publish the book in the internet or something, to make sure that it is.
No, I don't intend to publish on the internet. Maybe it would be nice to have an editor interested wants to publish it in English or in French, maybe. But then we need to find a professional translator, because it's a.
No i to by trzeba było uzupełnić też o te nowe wiadomości.
Sorry. Yes. Center of the screen. If that would ever to happen, the translation to another language, my father says it would be worth to update the book for the new information, because from that time to now there are new facts, and it would be worth to update the book with all the new information if to translate it to English, French, whatever.
That's something we could try to do, Elad, at one point, whether we could gather the book together with maybe more material and because it's true that when you did the research, you did not know about the letters that my grandmother had, because...
You know these letters now, Grzegorz? I will show you. Speak, I don't want to stop you. Speak, I just want to show
to Elad
Yes. It's in German or
German. It's in German.
Marcel sent me probably this, or maybe one from this collection later, and Marcel translated me this letter, and probably this.
Yes, it's written in Old German characters.
Yes, style is the character style of letters.
It's yes, Kurzschrift or
yes, something. It's very interesting for me.
You can see the signature. Huh? He was signing Alter, not David. He was signing Alter.
Alter.
Yes. And I have another one where there is the address where they were living. Here, this is the last one. This is 19 of May 41.
It's 19?
I think it's
in June started war between Barbarossa, the war between Russian and German.
Yes, in June. Yes,
June.
And this is why this is the last one. This is the last one, and he's mentioning the orphanage, and some people as well. But I have some others from before, like when he explains when they arrived in the ghetto and how they live, that they have one room, and then that David and Hinda Frida, they have another room. So they had two different rooms.
Dwa pokoje.
One second, I will translate. Że mieli normalisty z czasów.
Aha, i gdzie opisuje, jak żyli i tak dalej. No to jest niesamowite.
No tego nie wiedziałem.
Nie wiedziałem. It is incredible information. How many letters do you have? This few.
There are postcards and letters. Letters, I only have 3, I think, but I have more postcards. But postcards. They're very short, and it's always give me news. We are well. So there's not a lot of information, but it's just nice to have them. But there's not a lot of. There is more information in the letters where they explain what they do, and there are letters that are not written by Kurtzman. I have more from David Schmelkes, who was writing to his daughter, and where he explained what he's doing. He was going out of the ghetto during the day to work because he was still working for Gornitze company.
The company?
Yes, and he was able to go out and to go. He had to go back in during the night at the beginning. After that, probably not. But he's also telling about his life. And I also have that's the real last letter I have is a letter from Hinda Frida in Polish to somebody I don't know, but to somebody Catholic Polish that she knew, and it's a letter where she explained that her mother died.
It was in 42.
Yes,
in August, no?
Yes, that's really August 42 or July. So that's really the last letter I have, not just a few months before they died.
It is very important collection. I know only one letters which Marcel sent me 3-4 years ago. I don't know exactly, and I think it's new books or new article about David Kurzman must have mentioned to this collection, but it is really new light for this part of life in ghetto Krakow.
Yes, maybe it would be interesting maybe to put that together and to create a project together, maybe to be able to do something around these letters. So because it's a testimony from the inside of the ghetto.
Crazy.
Yes. David, can you send me copy this letter? It is possible.
I would prefer to show them to you and so we can build a project together.
Okay.
And also because I need to do that for my father, because it was very important for my father. It was really from his mother, and his mother, she died very early. He was only 16 in 54, and he always kept these letters as something very that he cherished a lot, and he wants to make sure that we make something out of it that is that we would do together. He wanted actually to do something with it.
I will translate because
Aha.
I chciałby tego, jakby jakiś projekt będzie wspólny. Rozumiem.
Tak. Okay.
I translated. Basically, let me just say it in English to you now that to make sure that I understood what you meant. Is that for your father it was very important for something to come from this letter? So you don't want to just share them. You want to just in person show them in order to make sure that something will become out of those letters. Did I understand that correctly?
Yes, I would like to show them to you. Maybe we can discuss, and maybe and with Elad, maybe we can build a project to do something with this collection, but with the right explanation around it, and so that it has value and it needs to be. If we publish something out of it, it needs to be published, in a nice way, that it's not just that we share that to the world like this, to tourists or something like this. No, it needs to be serious.
Tak. Okay.
That was the will of my father. So
To była
Wola ojca. Tak.
you understand, Elad?
Yes, of course.
Yes, and I think we can do that. It's important. It's important that we don't keep that for ourselves, because and I was
For ourselves, it's worthless.
yes, I was
good,
telling,
but nobody will know it, and it's not make the story strong.
but
like a story can be.
I had to argue with my father about this, because my father, I think my father was a bit frustrated that he could not share that with you before you were doing the book. But he was not aware of this.
Zanim ty zrobiłeś, jak robiłeś w czasie tworzenia powstawania książki.
Ja też żałuję.
Nico, we can hear you.
Żałuję, że nie skontaktowaliśmy się wcześniej.
Yeah, my father said that he also regrets that they didn't have a contact when the book was
yes, he
being produced.
he didn't know, but I explained to my father. I think I said this is not only your collection. It's something that is important for the world. It's greater. It's greater than just the family. It goes beyond the family. It's about a testimony of what was the ghetto.
Rozumiałeś?
Tak. Bardzo ważne. Tak.
Really, David, I don't know about this. You told me that there is a few letters, but now it's much bigger than what I think. So.
No, it's not the. I mean, there the letters from Alter Kurzman. It's mainly from David Schmelkes. It's not only for Alter Kurzman.
Yes.
And that's also what my father wanted. I think he wanted also to talk about Hinterfraida and David Schmelkes, not only about Alter Kurzman.
Yeah.
But because they were together in this story. And I think that David Schmelkes also, he was also working for the orphanage. He was doing the accounting of the orphanage. That's also in the book.
From 1929?
Yes, I think so.
It started before, because I saw, now I have a bit thing to show you. I saw in a Jewish newspaper in Yiddish a bit information. Just a moment. This is a letter that they are blessing someone that this guy is Alexandrovich. They have they had the Bursa Oten house as well. So he sent his Mazal Tov to the wedding day. And there is in Yiddish thing that are talking about the Kurzman and the Oten house and about the wedding. So there is, you know this, Grzegorz?
No, never.
No, I don't know that.
I never met this information. It is also
There is
interesting.
a lot information about Kurzman. David Schmelkes, you see, David? You know to
Yes.
read Hebrew?
I don't know that. That's very nice.
This is David Schmelkes.
Mhm.
It's Kurzman. It's not Kurzman, it's Kurzman. In Yiddish is a bit different. I don't know to read Yiddish, but I understand in between. There is a lot. You see, David Alter Kurzman. There's a lot of things in English. There is things about the synagogue. They have you see the Alter Kurtzman to his grandchild, daughter of the Rabbi David Shmelkes, that going to see they get married.
This is my that's the wedding date of my grandmother. Yes,
20th of September.
Yes, that's the wedding of my grandmother, Sarah Schmelkes, with my grandfather.
There is people that say to them Mazel Tov in the newspaper.
Yes.
And there is a lot of things in Yiddish. Something about the Oten house that you know that it start for, I saw in the newspaper from 1862. The information about the Oten house. Here they are talking about to raise money. They call it the company Megadlei Etomim. It's the name of the company. So there is a lot of information. This is the picture from 5th of March 37 of the place of Ditla 64. They're talking about it. You can see there is everything a link.
Yes. My father, Grzegorz, my father's parents, they were living in Dietla 55.
Your parents live also in 55? My grandpa lived at 79.
79. And my family, that they were in 55.
Oh, I didn't know it. And Alter lived in Mostova 10.
Mostova 10, yes. And
it's better place, not in the shit of Ditla. He was next to the river.
Yes. And the Schmelkes family, the grandfather of David Schmelkes, he owned a very big house on Mostova 6. That was they had two houses, Mostova 4 and 6. They were family houses. They were very wealthy as well, because the mother of my grandfather Schmelkes, they were also in the building. They had a brick factory, and they were wealthy people
as well.
He was owner this house or only rent?
No, Mostova 10, that was an apartment and it was rented. They were not
Mostova 4, 6?
The Mostova 4 and 6 was owned by the grandfather of and the great grandfather of David Schmelkes, but it was another family. It was I don't remember the family name, but it was the family name of the wife of Alexander Schmelkes. Alexander Schmelkes was the brother of the great rabbi of Lvov, of Lemberg. That was a Schmelkes. He's very well-known rabbi. So they were the Schmelkes. They were from a family of rabbis.
It is completely new part information for me.
Yes, and I think that also that the wedding between my grandfather and Schmelkes. It was also because they were in the same Hasidim, you know, they were church cover. So they were following the rabbi from Chorkov. Alter Kurzman
Yes,
was
yes. Alter studied probably in this yeshiva shtibel. I don't know.
Yes.
What was. A lot of people saw that David Alter was something like a rabbi, but he never was a rabbi.
He wasn't a rabbi. Is there something about to is on like a doctor that is not a doctor?
Yes.
Not a rabbi.
In Yiddish, you say Rav for somebody. You'd say Rabbi for somebody who is important in the community as well.
Yes.
Not only a rabbi.
This
Yes.
is also to the wedding. For the Ken Arusha.
I think one of these, I found one of these. Yes.
This is about money to write. Continue. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Ditla, you see here is in Ditla 64, detail 64.
Yes. And what is this? What's that's?
This is they needed 1,000 keter, something called crown maybe. Crown in Krakow.
These are donations.
Donations.
Crown.
And then here they are asking for a apple. What there is outside the apple. I don't know how to say it. When you take the apple and you take it. I don't understand why they need it. Here the
Sorry, Elad, explain, repeat, please.
Do you mean a skin of an apple?
The skin of the apple. If you take the apple and you take outside what you have outside, so they're asking Kraka, company Megadlei Etomim, asking for all the Jews of our city to collapse the things of the apple, gold apple, for this company that take care raising cotton without the money and give them all what they need and give them also education. Every Jew will take on himself this responsibility and to take this with his family as well, and to continue and to keep this the thing of the apple and to give them to the health core of the company in Ditla 64 that will give in to this company. So they need it for the children. I don't know what they would think about to do this.
And what was the date? What it's in which month?
17th of March 1940.
March. Yes, it's March.
This is
I wonder whether it's yes. It's I don't know why.
You should see there is very old things here.
Yes,
1886, 1899, 1863, 1862, 63, and go 72. Very old things there is. We found.
What is this exactly?
Which one?
This text?
These are newspapers.
Newspapers, okay.
Some in English, some in Hebrew. In English, I don't understand, so I take it and put it on AI, and it translates. Not 100%. This I can, if you want, I can translate. This is from 24.
This is Austria-Hungary. It's about it's you know the title here. It's Austrian-Hungary in Yiddish.
The name of the newspaper is called the Magid.
Yes, but
Magid in Hebrew is to tell.
Mm-hmm.
in 21 of February, 18072.
Mhm.
In Krakow, in Adar,
But the title above that, it's Austria. Ungar.
Ungar,
That's
Ungar,
Austrian-Hungary Empire.
Krakow, this is Krakow. It's called in Yiddish Krakow to Krakow. The company מגדלי היתומים here in Krakow will they need to buy from in guest heart. Someone is יועץ העיר. I don't know what is it. A city. Just a moment. Just a moment. I have an idea. Grzegorz, I can, if you want, I will send you everything. Try ChatGPT. Just a moment. Okay.
To jest niesamowite, to przetłumacz.
No.
Maybe I translate to Polish, okay?
Okej. W Amsterdamie, ale jaja. Mhm.
It's Amsterdam. Oh, no, it was Austria.
You understand, David?
No, I do not speak Polish, but I
Yet.
recognize some words.
Yet.
Jest interesujące. And where is connection? Where is link to this?
The link is here. Everything, what I have done, that everything that I saw, just a moment.
It's the name of the orphanage, no?
Aha, okay,
Mm.
okay, I know. His name.
This here, I forgot to put the link, but for everything there is a link. You can push it and you see the link of the full newspaper and for the four.
Yes, these are the Israel archives.
Aha, okej.
Israeli archives.
Ja to rozumiem wszystko, co.
מהמדינה.
Nie.
Rafael Landa. This is Rafael Landa, the doctor, that he was the manager.
Nie znajdę tego. Nie ma takiej digitalizacji.
So I will send it. There is a lot. If you want, use whatever you want. And I have a question. Maybe did you find, or you have an idea where to find a picture from the Józefinska 41? I know is destroyed before the 1970 because the USSR. So maybe there is a thing where to find a picture of this place.
Żyje jakaś szansa, bo wieża było zniszczone zdjęcie w 70 roku w czasie. Budynek ten. Ja nigdy nie znalazłem. I never find picture this building. Przetłumacz, Mikołaj.
I will translate.
Nigdy nie znalazłem.
Zdjęcia. Mhm.
Przed tym
so my father never encountered a photo, but there are the knowledge is based on testimonies of the women that testified in Nazi trials. Sabina, they were describing the building. That it's wooden, in a bad condition, and only what we know is only based on those testimonies of those women. What was the name?
And what was the building, Elad?
Sabina Mirowska testimony, and another woman. And from those testimonies,
where you can find those testimonies?
In this book, in the
In the Grzegorz book?
in the Polish book,
The Polish book what you saw before?
And in some archives. I some of them I have translated, I think, a long time ago. I need to look for it. But
and the Jewish Historical Commission after the Second World War prepare few books in Krakow with materials connection with Jewish history in Second World War. And in this book was testimony, the documents, some materials, and I know is the second in the second place. Żich is Jewish Historical Institute in Warsaw. They had huge collection materials and testimony. Probably online we have
Probably there is access online to the Żich archive. It should be digitalized, some of the documents.
It is a very serious and big institution in Warsaw. And they have a lot of materials connected with Krakow history. And I must check, but probably in this collection I have this material. David, send me this question, and I will check.
About the house? About the building?
House. This. Pytania, tak.
Yeah, my father meant for you to send the question that you just asked after our talk, and he will check exactly from where what is the source of the information.
Będę pytał też w muzeum. I will ask also in museum, Krakow Historical Museum, because they have a lot of information about Krakow history, Jewish Krakow history. Maybe they have pictures this building, but they never told me about this photography.
Do you know maybe in in a Schindler Museum if they, David, in the Schindler Museum there is a picture, you know?
No, I haven't been there.
Okay, so I must show you. There is a pictures with Anna Feinstein and Alter, David. Where is it? Just a moment.
In
If they
Schindler
fix there
Museum
the name.
is pictured after David Kurzman. It is picture from Ken Carter. It is German document. David Arthur Kurzman is.
You talk about this document?
Yes,
Yes.
this is
yes,
from the
yes.
Ken
It
Carter.
is.
This?
Yes.
Yes, it is. It is not typical pictures because it is without their Orthodox
Beard.
uniform, Orthodox wearing clothes, and probably it is for German documents in
Yes.
the German occupation time.
Yes.
So,
I know what these documents, you can get them from the U.S. Holocaust Museum in Washington, USHM.
The original is in Krakow. I saw this document. I take the picture. Elad, I gave when I was in Israel last time. I gave a pen drive with all pictures, documents who I did when I work in archive. Marcel probably have this pen drive. I don't know. Pedrze, no tam ja dałem Marcelowi pendrive z mnóstwem dokumentów, które ja zrobiłem. Były wszystkie dokumenty, które używałeś.
I understand. I don't know where to find it. I will ask him.
You have this pendrive? You have this documents or not?
This picture?
Yes.
The original? No.
No. Pendrive, copy.
Pen drive, maybe.
He's saying, Elad, that he gave to your to your grandfather a pen drive, a USB stick with all the documents.
Yeah, I understand. I will ask him. I don't know if he has it or not. But David, now I'm thinking about this because we have. I want to show you this. We have a lot of things that Alter David wrote on his Sidur. A lot of things that he wrote over there, and a lot of numbers, something very interesting about the company. So it can give us more information about the letters, and we can.
And you have the Sidur of David Alter Kurzman?
Yes, we have a few.
I didn't know that.
We have a few. Just a moment, I will show you. I found it in mistake at my grandpa house. I saw the old book. I said, "מה זה?" Sorry. What is it? And open it. I said, "Wow!" I was shocked. And then we found it, a signature. Just a moment. And because I'm in the shelter, bunker, the Wi-Fi is not so good. The Houthi make us a surprise.
It's not finished. It's still ongoing.
Sometimes. Now I can show it to you. You see his signature here?
Aha.
This is from 1870.
Ah. Nie? Filmowe. Ah.
And this is something that you found
Dowody?
in your at your grandpa?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
You see Alter David? Kurzman?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
So this is an account book, no?
Yeah. This is a Sidur that there is behind the account.
Ah, okay.
Że co? Nie. To księgowa firma, nie? Ale też jest ta książka.
So wait, you see it in a right hand. I don't understand what is written here,
Pismo.
but there is a few. This is only
But
this.
this looks a bit like official documents, you know, that
You see, this book, I translate. This is the book of the no. I will find it something. This is the signature, Kurzmana.
no, but look on the left where you were, it was written Buchach,
Where?
the other one.
This?
There it says Buchach.
Where?
Buchach,
Here?
top left.
Top left.
Top left. No, down. For at the end of the paragraph, it says Buchach.
This is the Buchach?
This is interesting because this is where your grandfather and my father and my grandfather were during the war. Before they were sent to Ural, they first went to Buchach. That's today it's in Ukraine. So when they went from Krakow, and probably I think that they went to somebody who was working with Alter Kurzman.
Oh, really?
Yes. So this may be connected. Very interesting. But I don't know what.
The second named place was Stanisławów. Today it is Ivano-Frankivsk in Ukraine.
Yes.
Also in this document is this name of city. I think your family have.
Sorry, I downloaded it. I'm still like this. I'm sorry. Apologize. Sorry. To be more comfortable for you.
Yes, it would be interesting to try to decipher what is there. What is this document? It's I think these are probably, you know, it's an accounted book for what he was selling to people and what he was receiving as money, you know, Sal.
German language.
This is the accounts of the business, probably. And is there a date?
It's 73. It's over here.
Yes, 1870. Because he was.
But I don't understand because his birth was 1865. So here is 8 years old.
Yes, but it may be his father, from his father or something. We need to read through it, but yes, this is an accountant book of or something. It looks like it because you know there are numbers, and then you see Brody. That's a city, Brody. North of Lvov, it was a city with a lot of Jews. The family of the Schmelkes, they were coming from there, from Brody, a few generations before. So this is a business book, no? Looks like it.
Yes, but there is outside. They call you see it as a door.
That's why I don't see. So it's in the Sidur.
in the Sidur inside. No, there is, I'll show you. I'm looking for the picture, sorry. Take me a few minutes, I'm sorry.
Maybe it comes from his father, you know? The father of Alter Kurzman, he was doing business with, he was selling fabric, I think.
Fabric?
Yes, tissue, you know, the schmatters.
Schmatters. I need to take all the pictures, everything together and make to organize it, but I have it. So I can take a picture to send you.
That's really nice.
All right. And I think what I want to show you as well, but I will send it to you, Grzegorz. And to show you this is your name, you see? Grzegorz Siwor. Okay, you're the celebrity here. And I want to send it to you if you have things that you think to add. We want to change it and to take it to organize with David and I. We want to think together what to do, but we want to do something for the next generation. And because of the book and you, we can take it much more further because you started like there is a snow, so there is the thing that's rolling, and now it's to be a large a ball snow. So because of you, we have now snow that is much more bigger, and there is a lot of things to see in Krakow and outside. So the first of it and everything, you know, we appreciate it. Thank you for all what you have done. And we want to show you what I saw to Saba and all the family that going further for the next generation. This is the Knessia, the big Knessia. It's like all the Orthodox going together for it's like the no, like a big important meeting for the Hasidim. It's called the Big Church, and this is for the third. And I understand that he was in the Katowice. In Katowice, he was there as well. And I'm looking for pictures, but I didn't found. So if you have an idea, we can find pictures of this place, because it was there only 265 people, more or less. So if you have an idea, this is the information about David Kurzman. Jashov, his parents Yaakov and Hinda.
I have the birth certificate of Alter Kurzman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, from the archive of Rzeszów. I found it.
So
Yes.
we need to put here the original, the picture. Every place here there is a video that we can see the picture of inside the place that we've been with the Sabbath together. And this is the place. You know this guy? This is the place that now after our conversation, I will put more two places where he lived. It was a thing that I don't have in the puzzle. So thank you again. This is Józefinska. There is a video of everything. And just you know, Grzegorz, 10 years ago, where we've been there together, it's going to move. So you talk with Polish with Saba, and then is translate to Hebrew. Lama, it's not moved. So this is my brother. This is my old brother and my youngest brother. So there is a places that we are going together with this beautiful guy Grzegorz, and told us the story for every place. And we go from Kakuza to Józefinska to see his house. Everything was on YouTube. למה זה ככה? Why it's like this? Here you say about his house that is next to the church, to the square. נו, ברח לי השם של הסקוואר. And after this we go to the Ditla 41. There is a picture for each of places. There's the new picture, the picture with the colors. This is the book that we talk about it.
You've added the colors, or you found a picture in color?
No, I asked favor for I tried to do something on AI, but I didn't success. I tried it to move these pictures to see the children are enter to move like to the picture. I think it could be very nice. This is one of the things that I want to do. And the second, I want to take one of the pictures that he's talking and to tell his story from him. And this is this is the idea that I have. Maybe you know this book. David, I don't know if you know, but Grzegorz didn't sleep almost a year, and he go to sleep after 3 or 4 days because he couldn't sleep over a year. And during this year, he wrote this book. And this is about the Apteka. It's 10 years ago. That you have this, Grzegorz?
Yes, I
So,
have.
this
this.
Saba tells all the testimony, but is in Hebrew, in Polish. But now everything there is translated to Hebrew because I sit there like an idiot and we didn't understand nothing. So now we have in Hebrew as well. This is the book that Saba made. This is the street in Rishon LeZion. You've been there, Grzegorz?
I have been in Rishon LeZion, but never been in this street.
Okay, so I'm going to send you a video.
The next time in Israel, I must visit this place.
I live here, okay? Just you will know. Like very close.
You will be very close.
Very close, 2 minutes. This is on Schindler Museum that they need to. I want to ask them to add more information because there is the picture over there and it's written nothing. Nobody understands what these pictures mean.
Okay.
It's too bad because it's a very important place. This is the picture of the place 10 years ago. You know this guy with 2 ladies. You need to learn from your father. 2 ladies, guy. In the street of Krakow. In
Lily Haber to jest pani, która jest
Stargard, Wrocław,
Wrocław właśnie.
Szczecin. This is a square. Rzeszów. You see this guy with the hat, with the blue hat?
Yes.
That's me.
This is David. This is a thing that we are giving to for a tour guide that will give for them to go and to show the place with the map and the story and the books. You see, your book is over here, and with the QR code that they can scan and to learn. So we can translate it to different languages, and we can use it as well. This is a lot of the information. This is a story of Alicia that is translated also to Hebrew.
Mhm.
This is all a lot of newspapers with a lot of languages. So it's we copy it. This is the Apteka. Here's Grzegorz, and here is Grzegorz, and here is Grzegorz. I told you you're a celebrity over here. I told you before. And each picture there is a link to see this occasion. This is outside Mostova 10. David, you've been there?
Yes, I was there. I entered even. There was somebody was going out, so we
You
entered.
enter inside?
Yes.
And you're looking for a mezuzah? Or only I did it? I typed in the walls looking for mezuzah and I couldn't find
I haven't seen any, no.
This is one of the biggest newspaper in Hebrew in Israel, and the famous website, news website. It's called Ynet. It was 4 years ago in the Holocaust Day in Israel, and also in a very famous channel that they make an interview with the Saba. Here you see me and different newspapers. This is our celebrity, and now it is translated to Hebrew, so we can and to understand. We have a few in Wikipedia, in English, Hebrew, Polish as well. This is about occasion 7 years ago. Very, 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 very beautiful. There is it was here a show with the children. One is more with design, and one is show what happened in the same day. And that's it more or less. There is a lot more information, but I want to show you to just you will know that we have now something more going together. You see,
This is the Sidor.
one of them.
Hello.
This in the archive of a museum, Bet Lachamei Agatot. This book is of the Nagid of Rabbi David Kurzman.
Is this Yiddish or
No, Hebrew.
that's Hebrew?
Yes.
You translated it?
I try to understand. Kohanim, it's something about thing of religion. It's not something מסכת תלמוד. מסכת תמיד, פרק א'. ולמה את ג' שם כזה. It's something about religious stuff. Oh, sorry. And there is the document of this you know, Grzegorz?
Yes, Martyna Grącka. She's a historian in University, Pedagogical University in Krakow, probably.
So I want to translate all the information. That's it, more or less. I want to show you because it's more important that you have it as well.
Elad, how feel Marcel this time?
He's not here with us in the conversation. His memory is not is coming back and forward. And he was very happy at Friday because we celebrate 90 for him. And his mentally is okay, but and physically is a little bit more hard for him to walk. I tried to tell him that he come with us to Krakow. He say okay, but it's not going to happen.
Is he losing the far memory or the short memory?
He have like a blackout. Like I told him Grzegorz, he said, "Oh, Grzegorz," and then yes, Grzegorz, ta 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 ta. He wrote the book, and like it's coming back and forth. but he's boring all day doing nothing. So his mind not going very strong with him. And he have ups and downs because it mentally is not so good. And but he succeed to get his goal and his dreams because he succeed to see 10 years, 15 years dream to make sure to make true about all the street and all the information that people know. One was one of his goal, and I'm very happy that someone that is almost was 80 years old succeed to reach his goal, and I hope for us will be a dream as well as when we'll be 80 years old. And that's it. That's it. We were very happy to see you at video.
Żeby, jeśli to możliwe, to żeby uściskał od nas, pozdrowił Marcela.
My father said that my father says to hug Marcel from him and to tell him all the best and yeah.
I will do it. I love you very much. You know this. I very appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Okay, guys. Thank you very much for your time. We very appreciate it.
That was very interesting.
Very interesting for us.
We'll try to keep in touch. Elad, I don't have a lot of time in the weeks that are coming because I have a lot of work now to work on this, but probably during the summer I will have a bit of more time
Great.
to help you there. And it's really nice what you're doing.
Thank you very much for you guys.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.
Come to Israel to vacation.
See you in Krakow. Yes.
Come to the summer. There is a good place here. You have
Thank you
room, you
very
have
much.
everything.
Bye, David.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, David. Bye. Hey, Elad.